I mean, these guys are the best of the best. They've been doing this a long time. They've invested it. They love what they do. They're passionate about it. And I wanted to be able to showcase and kind of show the world who these guys really are. Because I think the image that the world has of technicians is not accurate.
I mean, you know, the days of the shade tree mechanic are gone. I mean, the kids that are coming out that are doing this, I mean, they are sharp. It's about time that we lift up the worker and really showcase some of these guys' talents, because there are some very talented technicians out there. Technicians are very competitive. They want the job done right. They want it done fast. They take pride in what they do. We've got a lot of good people out there that are doing the right thing. They're genuinely trying to fix the customer's car at a fair price, and yeah, just great people. And they give back to the community. And what I love about the Auto Bowl is it displays that. That's why we're supporting this event. We're donating the parts for the event. We are the largest auto parts retailer in the nation. And we feel with the combination of Advanced Auto Parts, CarQuest, and Worldpac, we have a complete offering in terms of European imports, domestic vehicles, commercial and retail offering for any customer out there. What makes us different, I think, is our people. We have the best people in the industry. We have a focus on helping the customer with solutions. I think that's really what differentiates us from our competitors is we really want them to grow their business.
I'm Raymond Atta, campus director here at Intellitech College. Intellitech College's mission statement is to provide excellent career training. So our automotive technology program, again, as I mentioned earlier, is an 18-month program. It is our largest program with over 200 plus students attending currently. And our instructors come equipped with many years of experience in the industry, which is a huge plus for our students because they get to work with someone that not only instructs in that specific program, but they also get to learn a lot about what they learned when they were in the industry. And so there's a lot of key things that I think when it comes to practical application, we offer here at Intellitech Colleges. There's a huge demand of jobs out there in the automotive industry. And with the skills that our students will learn here at Intellitech Colleges, they would leave equipped with that skill set, the soft skills, the customer service, the professionalism, all the components that produce a quality automotive technician. If you think about it, in any sport, there's a referee. I believe that the instructors at our campus are also referees in the sense that they are instructors. They're mentors, they're coaches. And I believe that our instructional team in the automotive program would do a fantastic job in supporting the efforts with AutoBow and being there to help our community.
The community of Woodland Park is phenomenal. Everybody knows everybody. The guests that come in here that we do work for, we see them at the grocery store. I do everything. No, I'm the service manager here. Phone calls, pricing, making sure the customer's getting taken care of. The thing most I enjoy about working with Mac is how he interacts with and how he treats the guys here working and the way he feels about our guests. To him, they're neighbors and they're friends. Now the competition part of it, believe me, our guys are very competitive. They don't like to lose. Mac doesn't like to lose. Yeah, how our team's going to do in Auto Bowl? I don't think there's anybody out there that can do the work that our team does. Like I said, we work together every day.
Been doing this about 25 years, 26 years. A lot of times in a big place, big dealership, you kind of feel like a number. Here you just feel kind of like family. So it's more than just coming to work. You feel like you're working with some friends too. Well, Max says when he was hiring me on, he wanted to find somebody that could work on his friends' cars because he considers all of his customers and stuff friends. You know, we're just a little small shop up here in Woodland Park, but we can show the city folks something. I've always been kind of the one that you don't see me coming, but all of a sudden you see my taillight. So
yeah, I did football and track. I was ended up, I was pretty fast on my feet, so used to be anyway. So whatever needed fixed on the farm, we fixed it, and then the neighbors started bringing stuff over to have fixed. So kind of figured out that, hey, I can fix things. Well, experience on working on cars is a very key ingredient. You can go to school on it, but until you actually get your hands on one and actually do everything, experience is the only teacher there. I think we've got the experience and we've got the knowledge and got the work ethic. And I think we can get her done. My years of experience working on cars and in sports, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Leonard is like the greatest I've ever met when it comes to diagnostics. And then with as quick as Shane is and stuff, and they're both always out there to help. Mac's a cool guy, real cool guy. We're going out for go-karts pretty soon here, and I'm pretty excited about that. When he comes out here and works with us, as soon as the transmission comes in, the guy's like throwing it on his table, taking it apart and stuff. So Mac's a good guy to work for. So it feels good to go out there and do work for somebody that needs it. I like doing stuff like that. So this will be fun. I just want to say we get things done up here in Woodland Park, and can't wait to see you out there.
At Intermountain Coach, we pride ourselves in doing quality work, and we've been doing this type of work for 25 years, so we have a good expertise. We're proud of this team, a team of 25 people that work very hard. They work together. They do view themselves as teammates, and good camaraderie within the organization. But we do a lot of different things, and so we thought it would be important to see what we do on the mechanical side as well, not just what we sell, but what we service. And we think that service after the sale is more important than the sale. It's important for us to be able to do this kind of work for the community. We think that's just a plus. It's a win-win-win.
We're a down-to-earth kind of company, and we want to communicate that to our customers and to our employees. I like the concept of a sport for mechanics because it's very technical. These guys work extremely hard. I think a lot of times they're underrated.
I think we're going to win. This is a sport for mechanics. It's basically demonstrating our know-how and how to do the job and do it efficiently. I believe that we can stack up against any team. Somewhat. It's been,
Mike's a good guy to work for. He's real good. It's one of the reasons I'm still here. We got a lot of faith in each other, and we're ready to do whatever, so it's going to get ugly.
I know these other guys in the competition. I think we're going to take it. I like the concept of the sport. We are athletes. NASCAR, they barely do 6 seconds. We're going to do 3 hours. We're going to show them how to do it.
My classes at Intelitech really got me prepared for most of the automotive industry. It really rounds you out in just about every area that you start in. So it did get me trained very well in pretty much every area that I started to go into. Interesting stories. Well, there is Blake. He's an interesting story in himself. He's a really interesting guy.
I'm not used to being filmed in any way, so I'm a little camera shy, and who knows what might come out of my mouth, so just be prepared. It gets pretty crazy. They're good people. They've really taken care of me over the years, and I enjoy working with them. Sure, I think that being a national sport as a competitive sport would be fantastic for mechanics, give them a little incentive to look forward to, and sure, put it as an Olympic sport. I'm down.
It's great working for Dan and Mike. We get really good schedules. We have A lot of work that we do with a lot of different variety with RVs, buses, cars, you name it. Teammates are great, and I think we're probably going to do really well, so I look forward to it. I'm just worried about trying to find an agent.
These guys have taught me more than I've taught them. So these guys, like I said, have 150 years combined experience. Both sets are going to do really well. It's going to be interesting to see how both team plays out, but I think they're going to be one of the top. To find a good tech is tough to do, and these guys have done it all and can work on just about anything. So finally there's a sport for these guys because they are athletes.
This should be a little bit of a different experience where we work closely together. I don't know how often these guys bathe and stuff like that, but I guess I'm about to find out. But we've always been cordial with each other. Hope we could stay that way when we're counting on each other to beat the clock. It should be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Well, I think sports in general it breeds good competition. It breeds focus. I think anyone who's done sports, I've done a lot of sports. I mean, you kind of step up your game when you know there's a little competition. The Auto Bowl, we're looking forward to that. Our guys are ready to just beat any competition. Bring it on. We are ready to rock. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm confident Intermountain Coach will be the winner.
What is that funky smell?
It's you.
Oh, it's you. It's this bus. Okay.
Jan and I work together. We've worked together all of our married life, 34 years.
Yes.
And we enjoy working together, or at least I enjoy working together. I clean, I do the books, I do the payroll,
She'll jump back there and bleed brakes.
I think we have a great team here and at the other two shops. I mean, I'm really happy with our employees. They're great people.
Being a coach for this, it's going to be interesting to see where I fit in, and that's the fun part about it, is to try this. This is new for us to try to do it. But all in all, it's a great opportunity to do something good for the community.
But I think the sports aspect of this is going to be a lot of fun, and it'll push people to do better. I think it's good.
Were you a cheerleader?
Yes. I was a cheerleader, and I guess I still am in a way. Cheering people on to do their best, and a little healthy competition is fun.
I like working here for the environment, the people. It's always busy, perfect environment for someone that needs to learn. My fellow players here are Drew and Warren, and with them I think our chances are phenomenal.
I've been doing this job for 40 years, and Lee Miles is the best place I've worked, and I'm very fortunate to be here. Probably going to tear it up, but really the opportunity is going to be just provide something for the community. I think that's going to be the highlight of it.
Warren has as much experience, a little bit more than I have. He's older, of course. I don't know, as far as this competition goes, I don't know who's going to have the advantage there, because some of us older guys are kind of stuck in our ways. At the end of the day, it has its toll, especially on us older guys. It's the concrete you're on constantly. I don't know how many miles a day we put on, but the thing is, we don't think about it, and so we can go all day. Hot tub is really nice at the end of the day. I'm competitive myself and natural. I'm an athlete. I think we're going to kick ass.
Yeah, I've never coached a team of mechanics before, so this will be a first for me. We're definitely going to take first out of our 3 shops. I'm going to tell you what I really think. That's how I feel. The guys are great. I hope there's no wrenches thrown.
Nick's a great guy. He's a great guy to work for. He keeps work flowing through. He's building a great clientele here. Fred, he's a phenomenal tech. It's amazing how how he processes all this knowledge. I can only just learn more from him.
Well, it started off with my mother had a set of rear brakes on a car that went metal to metal, and she had no brakes, and it sat there for however long the mechanic was supposed to show up, and he never showed up. So I took it upon myself at 8.5 years old to actually go out and tackle this. And thank God she stopped. She's still here. Some people are natural at it, and I can't really explain how I know it, but it's inside my head, and it's inside my heart, and everyone has their purpose in this world. Some might be playing football, some might be playing golf, some might be fixing cars, but I can tell you that automotive is quite challenging.
I'm actually going to be the coach for the Lakewood team, although Mike is actually the manager of the shop, so it'll be kind of fun to see how that turns out. He doesn't play well with others.
Clearly, me and Sean are going to win it.
Why do you say that?
Because me and Sean are on the team. There's no competition. I think experience will win out.
Why?
I don't know.
I got Sean, he's our lead guy. He knows what's happening. He's been in this business longer than most people. Eric is our service advisor. He's also my son, so I can give him a lot of trouble anytime I want. He can't quit, but I can fire him.
Having Sean and Michael on the Boulder location team, there's definitely no doubt in my mind that, you know, we're going to come out on top. So look out, Lakewood, Northglenn.
Looking forward to the great competition between the teams here in the Colorado area. Mostly rooting for the team here in Boulder, Colorado at Lee Miles.
No, it's not Dawson Creek. It's Dawson Circle. Yeah, exactly. I ain't cute enough to be on that. All right. I think they're going to do real well. These guys are strong. They have great diagnostic abilities, and with their professionalism, I don't think there'll be any trouble at all. You guys all better be ready for Dawson, because we're going to come after you, and we're not going to hold back.
I even cut my hair, you know. I did my hair up this morning for you guys.
Man, I can tell.
They said yesterday, be camera ready.
Be camera ready.
Mechanics are athletes. We do use our bodies. You know, they take a real toll on it. Then you know, the other aspect is you're using your whole body, using your brain to really get into the electronic side, the computer side of these cars as they get, you know, newer and newer. The technology just grows.
I mean, I think it sounds like a fun little competition, and I mean, obviously, you know, the idea of giving the car to someone in need afterwards is a great idea. You know, it's not like other shops I've worked for where the focus is solely on making money with, you know, while spending the least amount of money. So it's nice to be somewhere where, you know, we can have these nice scan tools and we have all these information systems and all that type of stuff. So
I think a sport for mechanics would be awesome. I mean, it'll be good because it's competition, but then also too, you get to work together as a team, you know, and usually when you work on cars, you're pretty much by yourself, sorta, unless you don't need help or whatnot. But yeah, I think it's gonna be sweet.
These guys, they work. They'll work through lunch, so sometimes I have to feed them, you know, because otherwise they don't eat. And these guys are like sponges. They love learning it. This is what they live and they breathe, and that's cars. Heather is just fabulous. We are such a great team, work so well together.
Well, I got started when I was just getting out of high school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, didn't know where I wanted to be, and in a roundabout way I ended up going to school for automotive. I mean, it's a competitive field to be in, for sure.
I like working at Aspen Auto because I have a great family here to work with, one of the best managers in the business. I just love it. Can't imagine doing anything else.
Chances, I think, are pretty good. We're the younger group, so I think we got a little bit more endurance.
All right, all you other teams, you watch out. Heather and the rookie team are going to run circles around you.
We've actually done this before. We have used our skills to bless someone. Now it's going to be in an arena where we're going to be accurate, we're going to be precise, and use our proven skill in the industry to be competition.
Everybody here at the Mark Dabbling store is probably the best in the city. We always try to go above and beyond.
So I know there's going to be a lot of other people involved, a lot of other companies, and boy, I hope they do well. I really do, because But we got you by the ball joints.
I smile when I come to work in the morning there, so I've always got stuff to do. I love the people I work with, so I love fixing cars. So I have never done anything like this before. This is going to be an entirely new experience for me, so can't wait to see where it goes. I know Don and I are rock stars, but giving away the cars to the end is where it's at.
I signed up to be a captain primarily because of the cause of helping out people that need help. Kind of biased, but I think we're the best. I think we're going to be the top team.
As a company, we try to only hire the best mechanics, so I have confidence that we have a good team going into it. So I'm ASE Master certified. I am also have AC Delco certifications, Ford Motorcraft certifications. I'm ACA. I know we got a good team this year, guys, so let's just go in and give it our best. And I know the other teams are just going to have to bring their A game because it's going down. It's going down.
So we're talking in team terms, right? So, you know, when I look at people that I want to hire, I look for all-stars. You know, I look for VIP all-stars. I look for guys that would be #1 draft picks. I look for guys that, you know, who's been a free agent for somebody. It may cost me a little more, but to get a good technician, they're worth what you pay. I got 5 MVPs working for me right now, and there's not one of them that I can't pretty much throw anything at.
There's always a little bit of competition in your store between the guys, and you've always got the competition between the stores themselves. So this kind of has got to bring us all together as a company, as a group, to work together, compete against these other companies out there in the state that are doing the same thing.
Well, just, you know, watching them, they're incredible. Byron and Donnie especially, and Mike here, the one that works in this bay, they're just, they do amazing work in just this ungodly short amount of time. Like the other day I was watching them pull an engine on a Subaru, and it just, I could have sworn it was 45 minutes. It was incredible.
Well, I've worked with Kevin Hefner in the past, and I have a lot of respect for him. He's very skilled and a lot of experience. And Mike, same way. I've worked right next to him here in the shop for the last year and a half. Another very skilled technician, and I think between the three of us, we're doing pretty good.
Pays an hour, and if it takes you 10 minutes or if it takes you 3 hours, you're going to get the same pay. So being a little more proficient with your work is always beneficial. Certain people are more adapted to certain things, and you know, just have a kind of a mechanical mind and background, and just think smart, work smart.
Instead of just working in the shop all day and doing the same old grind, it's really good to have, you know, something like this to show our skills, that, you know, and also, you know, be a part of giving something, you know, to the community. Concern? Yeah, the cameras.
So when this concept of Auto Bowl came to us, I got super excited for a couple different reasons. Probably number one is to really showcase how awesome my master technicians are. There's a sport aspect to being an automotive technician, because you got to be in physical health to do it well, because it's about time. You have a certain amount of time to get repairs done, and if it takes you longer than that, then it's not really a career for you. So you got to be able to physically work at a high speed. But also it's very, very mental. You know, just like a football player, just they don't just go out there and they memorize plays, they have strategies, they have backup plans. In automotive, I mean, we're electricians. I mean, our cars are fully electronic now. We're computer programmers. We got to reprogram computers. We got to be a mechanical engineer. Sometimes we got to figure out stuff that these car engineers, like what were they thinking? We got to know hydraulics. I mean, there's a lot of hydraulics in a car. Got to understand how that works. All right, guys. Denver guys, Colorado Springs guys, high school guys, my junior team. Aspen is the best of the best. You are the best of the best. We are going to win this contest. We're going to kick butt and take names. So go out and make it happen.
Raphael, Taryn, and Dee are solid. They're going to be competitors. That's one thing. Anthony is one of the most dynamic teachers I've ever seen. He's a born showman. Students love him, but he also really builds a connection, a relationship with students, and that's what really makes him successful.
Darius, Taryn, Raphael, I believe you guys can win this. You know, you may be going up against adults, but you know, you guys have learned so much and have surpassed everything that Mr. Williams has thrown at us.
Well, since Mr. DeFabio is watching me, I'll tell you it's a great program. No, it's an absolutely phenomenal program. It also provides a service for our community because many of the kids that are leaving out of this program are going to be some of our future community leaders. I think programs like this should be in every high school throughout the nation. You know, every high school is a comprehensive high school. And when you talk about a comprehensive high school, you're talking about not just academics, you're talking about vocational skills as well. There are multiple students who are vying to get into this program, but everybody can't get in. You know, it's only so many seats. The professionals need to understand that they're competing against professionals as well. They're prodigies. That's what they're competing against. They're not competing against teenagers. They're not competing against kids. They're competing against young prodigies. I will be there at Auto Bowl for RDT and Anthony, and I will be watching.
So right now my team's getting ready to pull the engine out so that they can fully diagnose and find all the problems that are wrong with it. These guys, they're great kids. All of my students are really great. These three happen to have a natural ability and a natural knack for working with their hands. Most of the shops that I talk to, they can teach all the hands-on things. The hard part is the attitude coming in. If you don't come in with an attitude ready to learn, people don't want to take the time to try to teach you that. So what we focus on in this class is a lot more about the maturity. We have character traits that we learn and we grade them on daily. Respect, pride, humility, courage, and trust. A lot of people are trying to go more into the hands-on training and a lot more out of the traditional classroom. These kids, they thrive in a hands-on environment. They want to interact with their lesson, not just read. DeFabio has stuck by me through everything, every crazy idea I've come up with, and everything I want to do, DeFabio always has my back. Raphael's a great kid. He's enthusiastic, he's full of energy, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. But I'll tell you what, in the end of the day, there's nobody that makes you smile like Raphael makes you smile. Darius is a very strong young man. A lot of the other students are intimidated by him just because he is a big, strong young man. A lot of times though, what people don't realize about D is he is the sweetest, nicest guy you'll ever meet. Taryn has had to overcome a lot of obstacles. I know currently he's going through some illnesses. He's got several doctor's appointments that pull him away from class. Anytime that he's gone, he always makes up the time. He always wants to stay after school to catch up to where everybody else is. Having to pick a deserving family, Taryn's family has gone through a lot. They've been through some incredible situations, and his mother and him have overcome some great obstacles together. I invite all of Sierra, all of District 2, all the kids, all the students, future students that want to come out and see the event.
So you think you got a few LeBron James that'll pop out of here and jump right in and do that sport?
No, I have a few Kobe Bryants.
There's a lot mentally and physically that goes into being a master technician nowadays, and a lot of people don't realize A, how hard it is to do, but B, how fulfilling it can be to actually do the job.